Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for July 12th, 2022. This is for Virgo, last shuffle for Virgo. All right, Virgo, we have courage, okay? And we have fear. I think you may be afraid to do something, right? And it may be something new. And I think that maybe a past experience has you kind of shook, whatever this is, okay? Well, this may be legal, right? This may be some legal issues coming to a successful, peaceful close for you, okay? That's what that showed already, because Temperance wanted to pop out. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. All right, you're afraid to go after what you want. I think you're afraid. Honestly, I think that you're worried about healing. This looks like I'm afraid of being disappointed, in a sense, but also with this with courage. Goodness gracious! All right, there's a lot of stuff there. With courage, you have to have the courage to go after what you want, no matter if there's disappointment at the end or you expect disappointment or not. You're afraid that something is going to end, okay? There's a fear that you thought maybe something would stop at one point and it didn't. It just got worse or started over in a different way. I think that that's the fear aspect. And so you're worried about, you want to go after what you want, but you don't want to be disappointed. There's a need to have hope. There's a need to ignore your fears and doubts. There's a need for that. Okay, so what flips out here? You have the Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Justice. Listen, you have done a lot. You've worked very hard to preserve or to hold on to what you've accomplished, right? You may be on the verge of accomplishing something, and you may have started something new, right? And justice is here. So this is about something being fair, maybe a new contract, a new agreement. You may have to end up going to court or work with some sort of court order with this energy, or there may be a new summons or something like that, and you're concerned about losing it's something that you invested in or worked on very hard, that's what I'm seeing there. But having the courage to go after what you want anyway, to have hope that the truth will be revealed. I think that you have to have the courage to speak the truth as well, and to come and to be, to be at peace with the truth. This is another aspect of this. Have the courage the truth will heal. The truth will set anyone free from the disappointment kind of energy here. You need to have courage to be hopeful in your situation. You have fears that you're just waiting on things to just get worse. That's the fear. Or you're waiting for something to happen. It may be that you wanted something to just stop, and you know what I mean, kind of thing. Or you may be afraid you're waiting on an ending. Okay, you have to have the courage to speak the truth. This is an energy too of if you're in a relationship, it may be that you want things to start over and be fresh and new and work with something that is going to be fair, and you're afraid to let go of. You don't want to let it go. You don't want to lose a person or something like that too, because they make you happy, and you have to have the courage to tell them how you feel and to be hopeful and pray and meditate, right? Because you may be you're wanting this, you're afraid to want it. It looks like you're afraid to want to be with them. You're afraid that they're going to freeze you out. You have to have the courage to break through the ice and speak the truth. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra here. I did see Sagittarius flip out a little bit. It didn't want to come out. So Sagittarius is like, but you have kindred partnership with the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician. I think that a lot of times with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about, they always say this is single energy, right? And so this is about whatever you want it to be, it will be, right? Somebody may have, they may believe that they're better off just doing whatever they need to do on their own. Or this also could be that they believe that they can become independently wealthy, kind of thing. This may be that you're worried that you're going to lose your everything you've worked for, in a sense, right? And some sort of legal thing or something like that, right? But this is about believing that someone can have independent wealth, that they will be able to avoid any pitfalls right? This is some kind of energy of that. I mean, it's a good energy, but someone may feel manipulated, like I'm being used for money too. There's another aspect of that. The transformation, though, is about the Five of Wands and Ten of Wands successfully dropping your heavy burdens. All right, there's an energy of you fighting against something, right? Because you feel overburdened. And what the transformation usually is getting rid of the old, and a lot of the old energy would be always having to fight, right? Always having to fight, or compete or something like that. There's a lot of strife or arguing, something like that, coming from that kind of place to someone who sees some victory in their situation, and that because there is victory in your situation. Also, just being confident in oneself, going after what you want. This is the transformation that you're going through. Going from a person who's just like, yeah, I'm just tired of fighting. And maybe you were also maybe someone who was very hot-tempered and it overwhelmed you a lot. Like your temper may have overwhelmed you. And so that may be another aspect that you're changing. Okay? You're changing from a different, into a different person, and maybe in a relationship now, believing that you can avoid any kind of pitfalls and you can still come out on top, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles, they're coming out on top. This is someone who has luxury, who has, they could do well no matter what they're doing, no matter where they are, no matter if they're in a relationship or not, or union or not. I felt that this was relationship energy, but it doesn't have to be either. This is just someone who you could be partnering up with someone in business, and you may be wanting to sign a contract, and you're like, I don't want to lose anything in this deal. And so you're afraid to go after what you want here. But this is about hoping for the best, knowing that this is going to bring you peace of mind, having the courage to go after what you want, and go and being honest about, being honest, because you don't want to be disappointed. You want to have a peace of mind in a situation. You want to be happy. So it's about going after what you want here, and letting go of these fears that things aren't going to end well, fears that you're waiting for it to fall apart, kind of thing. But the truth is you should be more so in the energy of waiting for things to elevate. Okay, the fear is almost a wasted energy, because it's like you're just in double dutch mode, hopscotching, waiting for something to happen, right? And you're afraid that it may not go in your favor, and you have wish fulfillment here and success on the table. This is about persevering through the triggers, through the worry, okay? Very good energy, Aquarius. I mean, not Aquarius, sorry. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm looking at star, and I'm thinking Aquarius, right? But very good energy, nonetheless. All right, Virgo, this is wonderful. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.